What's going on, everybody? It's BraxBenji and welcome back to my channel. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe, turn on that notification bell, and follow me on all social media platforms to stay in tune with what I have going on. And make sure you enjoy the video, and I'll catch you in the next. All right, talk to me.
Frezia, the Dread Emperor from Dragon Ball.
And Megatron, the Decepticon commander from Transformers.
Oh, man, I know I'm going with Frezia. I ain't gonna lie, he wild.
Will tremble.
He's Wiz and I'm Boomstick.
And it's our job to analyze their weapons, armor, and skills to find out who would win a death
Come on now, Frezia winning this.
Deep in the bowels of outer space lies a monster so cruel, so callous, so evil that the universe itself trembles at his approach. Behold, the mighty Lord Frezia.
Yeah.
Oh, he's adorable.
Frezia tough.
With the horns and that floppy tail and the genocide. Oh,
That boy a murderer.
awesome.
A murderer.
He's laughing. Cool.
Frieza's diminutive stature and faux gentility were intentionally deceptive and rooted in a surprising place. In response to the Japanese economic bubble at the time, Frieza's design was meant to evoke real estate speculators. Series mangaka Akira Toriyama has described such speculators as the worst sort of people. Yes, really.
I guess you could say Frezia is more than meets the eye. Oh, wait, shit, that's later.
Much is unknown about Frieza's alien race and heritage.
Hold on.
Only that he and his father were born.
I mean, hey, he gonna make sure you call him Lord Frezia. Facts, aka Frezia, freezer, refrigerator. Fuck, ages. Damn. He's 5'2". I'll whoop that little nigga. And I was fucking title: Universal Empire, a mutant frost demon, likes grape soda, Frezia Day, and Yamcha. Hates Saiyan, stuffed animals, and coolers.
As mutants with abnormally high power levels.
Oh, like how the doc said my blood alcohol level was 0.8 straight out the womb. Frezia was so crazy strong that unlike most Dragon Ball characters who transform to get stronger, Frezia transforms to get weaker. So he doesn't like accidentally nuke a planet, only intentionally.
With
That's
his father's
crazy.
empire
He transformed
and
to get
army at his
weaker.
beck and
It's
call,
crazy.
Frezia would cross the universe, conquering worlds one by one and selling them to the highest bidder. Just like real estate speculators.
And if anyone objected, he'd just kill them, their entire family, and everyone they ever knew. Just like real estate speculators. While he usually lets his weird, multicolored alien grunts do his dirty work for him, Frieza's not afraid to throw down himself, especially if some spiky-haired space monkeys start getting too uppity for their own good.
Frieza's strength comes from his innate understanding and manipulation of his own ki, or life energy, which he can use to enhance his physicality or
Hopefully the stream good, bro, because the stream had to restart.
Like his
It was annoying.
classic Death Beam, Death Bowl, Death Wave, Death Cannon, Death Saucers. Yeah, I'm sensing a theme here.
Frezia can move mountains with his mind, fire laser beams from his eyes, create ki force fields, and he even learned to sense the ki of others through sheer observation alone.
That's crazy. Ki Blast, Death Cannon, Death Wave, Nova Strike, Death Beam, Death Bullet, Grand Death Beam, Cage of Light, Transformations, Lesser Forms, Final Form, Golden Frieza, Black Frieza, Flight, Death Saucer, Eye Laser, Telekinesis. He's crazy. I ain't gonna lie. How,
He's
bro?
fast enough to keep up with Goku's ki attacks, which
He's definitely
skills
losing
that he
against
absorbed
him.
for a Spirit Bomb against Kid Buu could move across the
He's
universe
definitely losing.
in less than a minute. That would be over 17 quadrillion times the speed of light, and he's gotten even stronger
Oh my
and
God.
faster since then.
You know you're a badass when you can stroll into Planet Vegeta, a planet filled with people whose only higher aspirations involve murder and hair gel, and talk shit like you own the place. And he got so paranoid about one of them getting strong enough to kick his ass that he blew up the friggin' planet.
Considering Planet Vegeta has 10 times the gravity of Earth, this would mean it likely has 10 times the mass and 100 times the energy required to overcome its gravitational binding energy and destroy it. That's over 5.3
That's
yotatons
crazy.
of TNT.
I'm not
And
gonna
that was
lie.
in his weakest form. Too bad he kinda missed a spot. Or several, because a bunch of Saiyans survived to fight another day. Space genocide just ain't what it used to be.
This would come back to bite him when he was finally forced to confront the Earthbound Saiyan Kakarot, and accidentally ended up being the reason he turned into the legendary Super Saiyan.
Like the albino dildo he is, Frezia has survived being pounded by Broly
Or
for
Dipso.
over an hour straight, crushed by Goku's Spirit Bomb, and
seen
then
that.
split in half, consumed by an exploding planet, and left afloat in the vacuum of space.
He can survive without the vast majority of his body, though unlike other Dragon Ball villains, he can't heal on his own.
It didn't help him that much after he got his ass sent to hell, but because of that dragon in his balls, he was back at it again.
And with just 4 months worth of training, the first time he'd ever trained in his entire life, Frieza was able to achieve.
I ain't gonna lie, I'm
a
so
new
locked in right now. I wanna
transformation
like
capable of
Frieza different.
surpassing the Super Saiyan, Golden Frieza.
That's a level of laziness I aspire
Oh my God.
to, Wiz. DeviantArt Frezia here lets him keep up with Super Saiyan Blue Goku and Vegeta.
A significantly weaker Super Saiyan God Goku could blow up the whole of Universe 7 in a punch clash with the God of Destruction, Beerus. And the shockwaves of their punches were able to reach the edges of existence in only a few seconds. Over
That's crazy.
270 quadrillion times the speed of light. And that is before so many years of power-ups and training between then and now.
Totally crazy, but nothing compared to his newest and greatest form.
A transformation capable of surpassing Goku's Ultra Instinct and Vegeta's Ultra
That's
Ego,
crazy.
their peaks at this point. A transformation even stronger than Gas, who was wished to be the strongest in the universe.
He literally
Damn.
said F you to the Dragon Balls. This is Black Frieza.
The all-seeing
Yeah.
Oracle Fish had prophesied the coming of the universe's strongest. And perhaps he was talking about Frieza all along.
Come on, give us another prediction. Oh, Wiz, I think you're gonna die. No, for some godforsaken reason, he didn't use his newfound power to kill those pesky Saiyans. They were right there, you moron.
In fact, he once committed the archvillain's greatest sin and teamed up with them to save their universe and beat Jiren, a being
Yeah.
comparable to the
I
gods of
remember that.
destruction.
Because no one's allowed to destroy the universe but him.
And that's a promise he means to keep. This almighty emperor will continue to rule the universe with an iron grip and a heart of ice.
You would have thought we.
You either die a hero, or you live long enough to see yourself become the villain.
Or you live even longer and become an 80s toy commercial. This is Megatron.
In Cybertron's ancient past, the planet was ruled by
can't
the
see Frieza losing this.
functionist religious order, which decreed a Transformer's natural-born alternate mode determined their role and status in society, rather than letting them choose for themselves. Born into
Oh, I
this
didn't.
repressive...
Hold up. Megatron of Tar, 38 feet. Damn. 9 million years. Species Cybertron. Leader of the Decepticons desperately needs a cough drop. Like Cybertron poetry. Optimus Prime hates Autobots. Capitalism. Optimus Prime.
caste system, Megatron of Tarn dreamed of something
They stupid.
more.
So
They
this
stupid.
giant Hasbro toy robot, only $5.99 at your nearest Rite Aid, wrote a manifesto on peaceful dissent that got popular with the oppressed Cybertronian working class. So much so, in fact, that the Senate tried to have him assassinated. Whoa!
Damn.
Politics alert!
After surviving that brush with death, Megatron was convinced that peace could never be an option. The only path left to overthrow the crippling social order was violent revolution.
So were the Autobots originally the bad guys here? Optimus Prime? More like Optimus Crime? Never say that Megatron wasn't committed. The civil war he started between the two groups lasted 9 million fucking years. And again,
Damn.
remember,
9 million
toy
years is
robot.
crazy.
He was aided in his war efforts by his immensely powerful fusion cannon, a giant laser bazooka that can hit targets from 12 miles away and level a small town in a single shot. These projectiles are so fast, they're able to exit the atmosphere from ground level after only a single second. By scaling
That's
the
crazy.
distance of the Earth using the angle of this shot, the fusion cannon's projectile must be moving over 4,200 times the speed of sound.
But like me,
That's
the
wild.
fusion cannon needs a little time to recharge between shots. So Megatron's got some tools to keep the job going. He can close the distance with his Energon mace and block blows with his Energon shield. It helps that Megs literally fought as a gladiator before his stunt as a revolutionary.
Megatron can fire lasers from his eyes and arms, launch buzzsaws strong enough to slice through solid rock, fly through the air, and open up a force field known as a panic.
That is
Now, It
wow.
may seem like a huge flaw that it lets enemy combatants inside, but that's only until you realize it won't let them back out again. That's when the panic part comes in. Megatron's not trapped in there with you. You're trapped in there with him.
Megatron's Cybertronian body is strong enough to match the Autobot leader Optimus Prime, who can toss around oil tankers weighing hundreds of thousands of tons. And Megatron's hide was tough enough to survive an explosion so massive it launched the entire planet of Cybertron through space.
By taking a look at Cybertron's mass and how fast it was sent flying to get its overall kinetic energy, Megatron must have survived a blast equal to nearly 4.5 ninatons of TNT. Enough to annihilate a small star. He can even keep up with Decepticons like Starscream, who can fly across the galaxy from Earth to Cybertron at hundreds of thousands of times the speed of light.
And he wouldn't be a Transformer without being able to transform into various vehicles. A tank, a stealth bomber jet,
and a gun! Just a gun. Walter B-38, in fact. I'm sorry, Wiz. I know he's this tragic revolutionary corrupted by the cycle of violence or whatever, but that is the funniest shit I have ever seen. What does he have, like his Deceptive buddies point him at people and fire?
Sometimes. He can fire himself too.
Oh my god. That looks even sillier.
You may be laughing, but Megatron is no joke. By utilizing space bridge teleportation technology, Megatron can establish a remote link-up to a nearby black hole and teleport the antimatter it produces to his location.
Through his eyeballs!
Should matter and antimatter meet, they will be mutually annihilated in a brilliant release of energy defined by E = mc squared. It doesn't matter how durable the matter is, it will be destroyed at the subatomic level.
This is crazy.
As Megatron's war for control of Cybertron dragged on, all of his highfalutin ideals started to fall to the wayside.
The backstory for both of them is wild.
A point to the war. Now, war was the point. His only goal left was to rule Cybertron with a literal iron fist.
That's where Megatron's greatest weapon came into
I want to know
play.
if they fight at the end. That's what I'm trying to see.
The dude is a strategic and tactical genius.
I'm not trying to touch it. I'm just letting it play. Feel me?
He's fought powerful
Feel me, chat?
Transformers like Grimlock, Predaking, and the Decepticon, a being with the power of an entire evil
Decepticon is crazy.
behind it.
Was an avatar of D-Void, personification of a dark universe.
It's
crazy.
Both of whom could utilize the energy of that same universe.
Megatron once sealed himself inside an Omniglobe and commanded 1,000 real-life battles at once, funneling every iota of relevant information into his brain at the same time. The sheer deluge of data would be incomprehensible for anyone without that supercomputer brain.
But all that robot ass-kicking ended up as a draw, and the only true loser was Cybertron.
With the planet in ruins and its civilization extinguished, the
And then a draw.
Golden Age
Somebody gotta die. Fuck that.
over.
I mean, forget
And the
that.
vanguard of its destruction was Megatron.
Who's now a crusty Saturday morning cartoon villain with a voice that sounds like he smokes 40 packs a day. And
Oh, this is his feats?
for his boat.
Commander for millions of years. Commander of the Decepticon for millions of years. Slaughtered hordes of Autobots single-handedly. Fusion cannon shot exit. Okay. Antimatter was stated to be able to destroy half a planet. Fought the Decepticon. Yeah. Defeated Optimus Prime. Predating and Grimlock. Yeah, that's
And
fact.
second in command, Starscream.
After countless millennia of a humiliating stalemate with his Boy Scout rival, Megatron's brilliant mind finally turned inward. He remembered that his early writings advocated for peaceful conversion and free thought instead of domination.
It took you 9 million years to remember why you started fighting in the first place? Would that memory get lost in the cloud?
In what was possibly his most surprising tactical move yet, Megatron saved the universe from annihilation as an Autobot.
What?
He realized that after
That's
millions
wild.
of years of indefinite war, the ideals that he fought for, freedom, justice, equality, had switched sides, and Megatron had to as well.
Turns out there was more to this supervillain than met the eye, because true to his nature, Megatron transformed.
This is
That's
the
crazy.
all-new Snap 4 Lux, the phone grip that doesn't suck. It's made from aircraft.
All right, 7 more minutes. 7 more minutes.
Battle is sponsored by BetterHelp. Online.
Battle
Warrior of planet Cyber.
6 more minutes. Oh, they about to fight for real?
Lord Frezia, claim this world as my
Hold up, they about to fight for
Cheer
real?
me or face annihilation.
I have fought for my planet for eons. I would rather see it turn to ash than reside in your filthy hands, organic scum.
I love it when they monologue back.
Nah, they about to fight for. They fighting for real.
Pity. I'll have to construct a new mothership from your corpse.
Dang. Like I said, I'm going for Frezia.
What's wrong? Is that clunky robot body too slow to keep up?
My wits should more than suffice, you blithering ponce.
Frezia hit the ground first? Damn. That's what I'm saying. Frezia got that instant transmission though. Against Frezia about to win this. He done blew up that man planet. They set him up.
Where did
They
you
done
go?
set that man up.
Huh?
Oh my god. If Frezia lose to this week, oh, he go to gold. Oh, so that means he go to blacklist too. That's crazy. Oh my god, did he just shoot the tank back? Oh my god. He's different for that, I'm not gonna lie. Oh! Did Frezia really catch him? Oh my god.
Doesn't this just always happen? I give it 5 minutes.
My planet! Behold the mighty Lord Frezia, ruler of a dying planet. My planet. Where is your army? Where is your ship? So powerful, and yet
Oh my
you will
God.
wander the depths of space for eternity.
Oh my god, hold on.
Me! What a
You despicable cretinous worm!
Did he just go to black?
Torture you until your screams can be heard in the vacuum of space.
Nah, this is about to go crazy. Did he win? I was going to freeze it. 'Cause that's his last move. I was about to say.
You will die by my hand.
You fool!
Damn. I was about to say.
Cybertronians must kill them all.
Wrong
Damn.
again, Frezia. It was actually 1 minute and 10 seconds. Idiot.
Megatron's ruthless resilience may have netted him a win in some scenarios, but Frieza's overwhelming power.
I was about to
made
say.
their edge.
Megatron's ace in the hole was his antimatter, which would have annihilated Frieza's ass no matter how tough it was.
And that was a
That's
real
tough.
possibility. Megatron is a master tactician and manipulator with millions
That
of
was
years
tough.
of
That was tough. I'm not gonna lie.
Frieza, on the other hand, has always relied on his raw power and intimidation to win fights.
When things don't go his way, he has a tendency to freak out.
However, Frieza has survived getting most of his body obliterated and kept going.
Which meant the antimatter wasn't a surefire win. It would have to completely cover Frieza's whole body before he could react, and Frieza was way too fast for that.
While Megatron scaled to characters who could cross galaxies, Frezia has kept up with Goku, who should be at least trillions of times faster.
And on his smaller size and key force fields, Frezia had more than enough ways to avoid, defend, or survive the antimatter.
So Megatron's only option was power. While Megatron has survived planet-busting explosions and even fought with a being that had the energy of a universe behind it, Golden Frieza was just too much for him, considering he certainly surpassed Goku and Beerus' Punch Clash. Since Universe 7 as a whole should be over 13 times larger than our own universe, Frieza's super forms would far exceed Megatron's own power.
And that feat happened at the beginning of Dragon Ball Super. Goku has gotten leagues stronger since then, and Black Frieza is currently beyond him. There was just no way Megatron was strong enough to keep up.
Megatron was a devious foe, but Frieza's power, speed, and sheer survivability allowed him to crush the Decepticon leader underfoot.
I guess you could say Megatron was cool, but Frieza was cooler.
The winner is Frezia.
That was tough. That was tough.